Welcome, welcome one and all to our little play. The location, Milwaukee, Wisconsin in the US of A.
The year 1910.
The world's first live radio show has just hit the airwaves.
Halley's Comet is visible from Earth.
George V has just become King of England.
And at the 4th Street Grade School, Rebecca Goldfarb has just seen the boy of her dreams.
Girls, it's Jacob Levy. Isn't he just dreamy?
And a born leader. I heard he's going to run his father's law firm someday.
Oh, and there's Maury Friedman.
A born leader. I heard he's going to run his uncle's accounting practice someday.
I'm going to be a leader too someday.
Goldie Maybovich is so funny, and what would you be the leader of?
A company, maybe?
An army, maybe?
A whole country, maybe?
We're just girls, Goldie Maybovich. We don't lead anything.
Keep dreaming, Goldie.
Later that evening at the home of Moshe and Luma Mapovich, Goldie's mum and dad.
Goldie, Shayna, Zipki, come on, Kinderlach, it's dinner time.
Oh, sorry, did we mention this was based on a true story? Well, it is. Now, back to the dinner table.
Mama, Papa, today at school I told the girls I'm going to be a leader someday, and they all laughed at me.
Goldie, what are you talking? The daughter of a poor carpenter? A leader? Ugh, leader schmeater.
Darling, you'll finish school and you'll get married. Maybe to a leader. Girls aren't leaders. Do you want to give your mother indigestion?
No, Mama. The next morning, a very sad and dejected Goldie was back in class, when suddenly... Mama, Papa, they're here!
Girls, what's going on?
It's Goldie, miss. She's so silly.
Yesterday she told us she was going to be a leader someday.
And today she shouts, they're here, when Hannah dropped her books.
Girls, that's enough. 5 years ago, while you were all sitting in junior school, Goldie over here, she was in the Russian Empire in Kiev, and it wasn't really fun for Jews over there. Goldie, why don't you tell us a little bit about what life was like for you back then?
Well, I remember the pogroms, when groups of villagers would come and attack us. My family fled when they came to our home and started banging on the windows and shutters, trying to get us. I think that's why I still jump whenever I hear a loud noise.
Seagulls, can you imagine someone who went through all that still wants to be a leader someday? I'd say that's quite brave.
It is, miss. And Goldie, we're sorry. Really we are, but girls can't be leaders.
Really? Is that what you think? Well, listen up, girls. I have a great story to tell you, and Goldie, you're really going to like this one.
The year 2654 in the Jewish calendar.
Around 200 years after Moses led the Israelites out of Egypt.
Location, the Mount of Ephraim in the Promised Lands.
And the leader of the 12 tribes of Israel, a wise, God-fearing woman named Deborah.
What? Who? What did she say?
Yep, that's right, a woman named Deborah was the leader.
Not only did this remarkable woman lead our people, but she was a prophetess and a judge as well.
Deborah would sit under a palm tree, passing judgments for her people, and offer words of wisdom and comfort to her adoring subjects. Around that time, a cruel Canaanite king named Jabin of Hazor was oppressing the Jews.
Oi, so what's new?
Deborah appointed Barak, son of Abinoam, as head of the Jewish army. Then she ordered him to lead her troops to victory against the Canaanite enemy.
The Canaanites had a far more powerful army, but God promised Deborah that he would deliver the Israelites a great victory.
Barak agreed to lead the army into battle, but on one condition. Oh, you're not going to believe this.
What? What? Well, what is it?
Barak insisted that Deborah go into battle with him. And she went to battle together with 10,000 brave and loyal troops.
The Battle of Mount Tabor was hard fought, but with God's help, the Israelite army won and Deborah's prophecy was fulfilled.
Her leadership, wisdom, and courage led our people to a time of peace and prosperity for the next 40 years.
Well, girls, can women be leaders?
Yes, miss!
And by leader, we mean somebody who inspires and makes a difference in the lives of others.
Like a teacher or a mother?
Yes, exactly. And girls, even at 12, you can be leaders too.
Goldie, you can do anything you set your mind to. And girls, like Devar the prophetess, with hard work, belief in yourself, and Hashem's guiding hand, you can all achieve great things.
Now let's jump ahead to 1922.
That's 12 years later to be precise.
Poor Rebecca Goldfarb never did marry dreamy Jacob Levy.
Murray Friedman didn't take over his uncle's accounting firm.
But Goldie Maybovich did get married to a nice young man named Morris Mason, and she had beautiful children just as her mama hoped she would.
Oi, thank goodness. I almost had indigestion.
Goldie, her husband Morris, and their young family became citizens of the newly established State of Israel, where she worked for many years in public service. Goldie now went by her married Hebrew name, Mrs. Golda Meir.
And on the 17th of March 1969, that young Jewish girl from the 4th Street Grade School in Milwaukee became the 4th Prime Minister of the modern state of Israel. Only the 4th woman in this century to become a national leader.
And an inspiration to men, women, boys, and girls the world over. On that day in March 1969, Goldie's old school friends nearly plucked with joy when they heard the news. And never again did any of them say,
A woman can't be a leader.
instead, they all said,
Ah, that Goldie. We all knew she could be a great leader someday.
Yeah.
Golda was a tireless champion for her own people in our own homeland, and she was a proud and loving mother in her own home.
And you know what? They even renamed that 4th Street Grade School the Golda Meir School in her honor.
So in honor of the many strong, brave, and inspirational Jewish women we've learnt about this year,
And in honor of the leaders and role models we can all be, starting from right now, a song.
We're ready as our life unfolds to embrace whatever the future holds. Try to keep our head up to the sky. Others they may cause us tears. We'll strive to overcome our fears. My, oh my, oh hey. You gotta be brave, you gotta be bold, you gotta be wiser. You gotta have faith, you gotta believe, you gotta be stronger. You gotta be kind, you gotta stay calm, we gotta stick together. All I know, Hashem will save the day. We gotta be brave, we gotta be bold, we've gotta be wiser. We've gotta have faith, we've gotta believe, we gotta be stronger. We gotta be kind, we gotta stay calm, we've gotta stick together.